Hi, my name is Liz and welcome to Nothing But Bags. It's nothing but bags around here because whenever we're getting dressed, our outfit is the accessory, the handbag is the main event. If this is your first time clicking on one of these videos, thank you so much for selecting this video. I sincerely appreciate it. And if you're a returning friend to the channel, you know how I feel about you. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. So last week's video, I was preparing to go on a cruise, Virgin Voyages. I think it's the Valiant Lady, in case somebody's interested in what ship it was. We were supposed to stop in Key West and Bimini, and it was a 4-day cruise. We left on Wednesday and came back on Sunday. One of the things that I was researching a lot, because again, I only care about handbags. I really don't care about clothes. I didn't care what outfits I was going to take on the trip. I'd already kind of decided in my head that I was going to do some short sets, the little matching shirt and bottoms. I was going to do that for during my day outfits. And then for dinners, I would wear a sundress. So I kind of already had that in my mind. I picked a couple of pair of shoes, a couple of pair of sandals that were going to be like my staple items to wear throughout the course of the cruise, and I had my sneakers that I travel in, and that was going to be for my long-term walking or long-distance walking. So I had a pair of sneakers, 2 pair of sandals, and some short sets for days and some dresses for evenings. And I threw a couple of like denim shorts and like little t-shirts to kind of throw on if I wanted to just run and get breakfast or something to go back to the room and then get cleaned up and changed and ready for the course of the day. But the bags was what I was really interested in. And a lot of people did videos about cruising, and they talked about how they would pack their suitcase and what outfits they were going to wear. And they would show or feature a bag with an outfit, but nobody talked about what handbags should I take when I'm going on a cruise. And nobody really did videos about what handbags to take for a cruise. So I figured, let me share with you what I noticed on my trip and what bags I think would be perfect for you to take on a cruise if you're going Virgin Voyages. Now, I'm saying Virgin Voyages for a reason, because from what I've heard, again, I'm not a cruiser, but what I've heard is people like Royal and Carnival, for one thing, when you board the ship, your room is not ready or your cabin is not ready. When you get on Virgin Voyages, your cabin is ready. That's a big deal because it kind of tells you in your mind, what do I need to have on my person? Because they're going to be taking my suitcases to my cabin. When you're first embarking on the cruise, I would recommend a backpack. I didn't use this on my trip, so you're kind of getting the benefit of my experience and what I would do next time if I were preparing for another trip on Virgin Voyages. A backpack, when you're getting on the ship, because your cabin is already ready, you really just kind of want something that has maybe, because your suitcases may not be at the cabin, you have the option of taking your suitcases with you, or you can have the ship staff take it to your room. Let's say you don't want to pull the luggage anymore. You're tired of it. You want to drop it. You want somebody else to handle it for you. This is what you would put your passports in. You would definitely put your wallet in. You don't need cash on a cruise, but if you're going to take cards or anything on the trip, you kind of want that stuff on your person. I would say maybe a little toiletry bag or a bathroom bag that has a little travel deodorant in it. Maybe a little travel body wash, a little travel summer's eve, so that you can kind of freshen up once you get to your cabin. Until you can, maybe so that you can go to the pool or so you can grab something to eat. Maybe a little cover up in here, possibly another little set of shorts, depending on what you're wearing. I would suggest a backpack if you're about to embark on the ship on the Virgin, because you're going straight to your cabin. You're going to watch like a little security video, and then you're going to go to your muster station or your assembly area and check in that you view that video. And then you may want to go get something to eat, and your suitcase may not be ready. It may not be at your cabin yet. So I think a backpack would be great and not a large backpack, to get to kind of be hands-free so that you can walk around, go grab something to eat, have a cocktail, and have a couple of things on if you want to go, if the pool is open, you want to go ahead and go to the pool. You already have your sunscreen in here, maybe an extra pair of shorts so you have the pool, you have something to put on, or cover up, you have something to put on as you walk to your cabin. So I really think a backpack is a great piece to take when you're embarking on the ship. Now, when you're on the cruise, you're going to have at sea days, days where you're traveling from your port to the next port. I would suggest a nice bum bag, a nice Lululemon belt bag or a small belt bag as you're walking around the ship on a sea day, because again, you don't need your wallet. Everything is already paid. You've already paid for everything, and you have a little wristlet that you'll scan, that's Wi-Fi. You'll scan that so that you can have things deducted off of you out of your credit package, I guess, for lack of a better word. I'm not a cruiser, so that's the best term I can think of. So you're going to have money that you've already put in there for your loot, and they call it sailor loot because it's got like a piratey type theme. So that's your money in there to purchase things from the store. To get services done, if you want to go to the spa or you want to go get a tattoo. They have a tattoo parlor on the Virgin cruise line. If you want to go buy some perfume or some jewelry, they have little shops there. If you want to buy a handbag, they have little shops there. I'll try to put some video footage around here somewhere around different things that we did. So while you're walking around the ship, you'll want to have your sunscreen in case you walk out. You'll want to have your shades. You'll want to have some hand sanitizer, some wet ones, some tissue, hand sanitizer, maybe some lotion, things of that nature. You'll want to carry those little things around on your body. And this will be very light and easy to carry as you're just walking around the ship on a sea day. Pretty much going around eating, cocktailing, watching some activities, maybe we went to a bingo game. So maybe go to a bingo game, go to the casino. They have a casino on the ship to go play at the casino, things like that. This will be perfect for having this on your body when you're walking around the ship at sea. It's also really good if you're going to get off of the cruise ship to go to the ports. Now for us, we really didn't get a lot of ports. We traveled during hurricane season. Why'd you do that? Liz. I did that because it was my friend's birthday in October and she wanted to go on a cruise. So we didn't really get to make a lot of stops. We did stop we could not go to Key West. It was totally scratched off the list because of weather. We were supposed to go to Nassau to make up for Key West, but it rained in Nassau the entire time. We got there maybe like 8 in the morning or so. And then about 12 or 1, the rain finally stopped. And we actually got off the ship. A couple of us did out of the group and got to walk through the area where the shops were. It was, of course, few of them opened up because of the bad weather. And so we were out there for maybe 30 or 40 minutes. It started raining. We had to go back inside. This would have been great to wear to get off the ship for that few minutes to go shopping. Put some money in there for the shopping. Your passport, because you have to have that to get back on the ship. Some wet ones, some hand sanitizer in case you want to stop and have a drink or eat something. But this will be great for at sea days as well as dock days when you're getting off the ship. This is really cool. Also, getting off the ship, I would say a foldable crochet style tote bag, something that can fold up in your suitcase. LaWanda Bird recommended this bag. It's And Other Stories. It's a nice little tote bag that folds up. On the inside, it's got 2 shoulder straps. You can wear it shoulder carry, or you can carry it as a tote handle. Just has a pocket on the front with a little stamp there that says And Other Stories. Just a big open cavernous space. I actually had this in my suitcase folded flat. And I carried this with me thinking we were going to be going to some port stops, right? Didn't happen. We left Nassau and we were supposed to go to Bimini next. We woke up about 8 or 9 o'clock. We were supposed to have already ported in Bimini. Noticed we were still at sea. The captain made an announcement, bad weather. He just drove right on past Bimini and took us on back to Miami. But had I gotten off the ship and maybe we had gone on an excursion or gone to the resorts at Bimini and their pools or whatever, this would have been great to carry my towel, some sunscreen, a speaker. My wife believes in her life is a soundtrack, to place for a soundtrack. She always want to listen to music all the time. So maybe a small little Bluetooth speaker, maybe an extra cover up or some extra shorts in case you get wet. This would be great for an excursion or jumping off the ship to kind of hang out at one of their resorts. Also great if you're going shopping to put souvenirs and things like that in here. So I think this and this belt bag are really great when you're getting off the ship or for at sea days. I think you can actually take this around the ship for an at sea day. I mean, an at sea day as well. You go shopping in the stores, you drop stuff in here, grab a soda or something, put that in here, your sunscreen, and maybe an extra pair of shorts or a cover up or something. So if you get wet and get in the pool, you can just pull something out of this bag and put it on to be dry. The other bag I would suggest you carry on a cruise, especially Virgin, is going to be an evening bag. So what I did was, as I mentioned, I took with me short sets for the day outfits, and then for evenings, for dinner, I took myself some dresses. So what I did was I took my Times Square Tabby as an evening bag. I had some little light Tory Burch slides, the same color. I'll stick a picture of that in here for you. So I had those little Tory Burch slides. I wore that with this, and I wore those when I was going out for dinner. You don't have to dress up for dinner. People wear whatever they want to wear on these cruises. People got t-shirts and shorts. It was a Halloween themed cruise, so a lot of people wore Halloween costumes to dinner. There was a Scarlet Night, so some people wore red to dinner. So you can really wear whatever you want to wear to dinner. But if you did want to do a little cute sundress or something, an evening bag would be cool to wear for your evening activities like your dinners or your shows. So I would say an evening bag would be a nice piece to take with you when you go on a cruise as well, especially Virgin Voyages. I think if you have a backpack, a foldable tote, a bum bag or a belt bag, and an evening bag, I think that you'll have the perfect setup for a cruise, especially if you're going Virgin Voyages. Because I think that'll cover all the categories, basically. No matter what you experience, if you're just walking around the ship and just kind of snacking and cocktailing, if you want to attend a show or a bingo game, if you're just sitting in the bar listening to the DJ play or one of the performers sing, if you are walking around shopping in the stores, I think if you carry this mix of pieces, I think that you'll have all of the boxes checked. Anyway, I hope this was helpful to somebody, because I was looking for videos to tell me what handbags to take on my cruise, and I saw a lot of people tell me what to wear and how to pack, but nobody told me about what handbags carry. And handbags are really the most important thing, y'all. All the other stuff is irrelevant. It really is. Don't nobody care about what you're wearing. People looking at your handbag. What kind of handbag are you carrying? But anyway, I hope this was useful and beneficial. I hope I stuck some pictures of things we did on the cruise in this video. I'm glad to be back. Overall, if you're looking at Virgin Voyages, I think it's a pretty good cruise line, I would say. I didn't like the sleeping arrangements. The beds were not comfortable, but it had a lot of options for food, a lot of restaurants, a lot of different types of food. The service was exceptional. The people doted on us and checked on us and waited on us hand and foot. I do miss that part. I also miss having pizza at 2 o'clock in the morning, because they had a pizza shop for us at 2 o'clock. But anyway, if you have any questions at all about the cruise that I didn't answer in this video, please drop down in the comments and let me know. I'll be more than happy to help in any way that I can. And the only other thing that I will ask of you is that you have an absolutely wonderful day.